Hello and welcome back to a new video. Research. Construction. We got construction level 5, which doesn't give us any new items. But it does give us clockwork horrors and crushers, which I don't think I'll build. Yeah, so we'll just keep going until we get level 6 to build some new items and see what those are. Morrigan's Winemen, as usual. We've stopped casting Haruspecs. I gave up on it. Moved around some mages. Awakened some Vinemen. Battle at the Fortress of Newland. Now, last turn I noticed Beritos was around in this area. And this area. And I expected some kind of attack. But nothing happened. So we moved all of our stuff to Silver Wall to defend. But no attack was there. And nothing attacked Joek either. But there was a battle at the Fortress in Newland. Which is quite empty. We've got a cool cave drake though. We cast living clouds, we fly forwards, and we make short work of these defenders. Yeah, not the most difficult fight we've had. Lost one Furbolg warrior and one Morrigan somehow. But we quite easily captured that fortress. Interesting thing about this fortress is it's actually the Throne of Law. So I guess the reason it wasn't claimed was just because he hadn't claimed it yet. He just hadn't had anybody over there to claim it. So that's interesting. Unfortunately, the Throne of Law is only a 1-point throne. So if we take the moon, that'll give us 5, 6, 7, 8, which leaves us 4 short. So we're actually further from victory than I would have hoped. And this province is only guarded by a palisades, of course, so this province is hard to defend. I'm actually not sure if I can defend it, to be quite honest. I'm gonna have to... I don't know, I'm a bit nervous about this. But anyway, then we had this annoying event. So the Dominion in Joek has now flipped to Rilia's Dominion, which means we're starting to get attacked by water elementals. Thanks to living water. No, what's it called? Vengeful water. And as you can see, it causes water elementals. These are size 5 because it's a swamp province. So these are really big water elementals. With 4 attacks per round. And they've got blunt resistance, pierce resistance, slash resistance. Because they're protection 0. But yeah, they're going to make short work of Furbolgs. So that's really annoying. So every Furbolg in this province is probably going to die. Not sure what I can do about that really. I've put some Vinemen on God Commander just to see if that helps. If it doesn't help, I might just have to evacuate the province. I'm not recruiting here, am I? No. We still got the Earth Furbolgs patrolling, just in case this stack attacks. And if the stack doesn't attack, I guess I'll move these somewhere more useful, because the Earth Furbolgs for defense are actually really, really cool. So it might be better just having them in the Silver Wall. Unexpected event in Flower Meadow, minus 50% tax. Unexpected event in Stingy Swamps. 2 units have been diseased. Oh, fortunately it wasn't my... Did this guy get diseased? No. So fortunately it wasn't any of the commanders. We've got Precision Excision here. And that's it for messages. Okay, so what's happening this turn? Well, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to defend this province. I'm moving Baller to it to... he's going to build a lab and a temple. Because why not? And then I might try and move some mages down there, maybe. It is a throne province, so I would like to defend it somehow. Just not sure how yet. Let's start moving a Furbolg over there. Summon some Vinemen in it or something, it'll just help a little bit. Other than that, I'm going to head up towards Bandego now. I want to take this province next. Problem is that this is like really heavily in Rilia's Dominion, which means as soon as I move commanders onto it, the commanders are going to start getting attacked by water elementals every turn. So I started like dividing up my units, putting them all on guard commander. I think the sorceresses might be okay. They can just skelly spam if they get attacked by a water elemental, which I think will be enough. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out. I'm moving all the troops from Newland up though, the flying sieging force. They're heading to Berman Heights. And they can fly from Berman Heights to Barndagor. If I press the super secret combination of keys which lets you see hidden connections, you can see that Berman actually has a special grey connection to Barndagor. So we will be able to fly from Berman to Dagor. So I think these guys will be. I've got those. These guys are gonna have Morrigans guarding them, and of course, an actual dentist is pretty buff in his own right. I think these guys can survive being attacked by vengeful waters. I'm really not sure, because it would be a real. It would suck to lose someone like say Cheese with all her items. Maybe I should move a couple of these units onto the fortress just to see if they can survive or not. Because if these guys can survive, then those guys will definitely be able to survive. I'm not sure. Okay. So I just changed. I'm attacking Barndagor this turn with some units from Fomoria. Let's hit Y. This is what I'm attacking with. So mostly I'm just interested in whether or not my commanders will survive there. Some of them have Furbolgs guarding them, some have medium warriors, some have Morrigans. I think that my most important sorceresses are the ones with Earth 3. So they've got medium warriors and Morrigans guarding them, so hopefully they'll be protected from assassination attempts by water elementals. Everything else is slightly more expendable, but really I just want to see if they can survive. Because the turn after that, we'll be there with our like really important units, these guys. So then we'll know if they can survive or not. Those units are out of gems, and there's no lab in Newland, so I can't give them any new gems. So there's quite a lot of gems split amongst a few of these commanders, Earth and Air gems. Once my very important troops arrive, they can be redistributed. The Earth gems are for the Furbolgs. I'm bringing 2 Earth Furbolgs along. They might be able to do some Rain of Stones during the fight. If I've got Mist Form on everybody, I think we are immune to it. It's really important I take this province now. First of all, it's a throne, which I want. Second of all, it's really pushing Dominion, and I don't want to have Rillia's Dominion in my capital, because that's going to be really annoying. So I've got my 2 Fomorian Druids preaching at the moment, trying to push Dominion. So let's try and take Bondar as quickly as possible. Hopefully it's a quick siege. What kind of fort is it? It's a fortress, defense 250. We will siege that in one turn, I think, with my big stack of troops. And then this might be a disaster. People who know more about Vengeful Waters will probably know if this is a good idea or not. I don't remember how good it is. I know it's been nerfed, and this is a wasteland, so I think it'll only be size 3 water elementals. Which is about as good as it gets, I think, for us. Silver Wall will have a fort next turn. Everyone's just defending at the moment. I was thinking of having them patrol. But, why did I decide not to do that? I can't remember. Let's just have them defend. Yeah, let's just have them defend. I'm going to end the turn now. Spent too long on this already. Anything interesting happening? Defend, build fortress 1 month, awaken Vinemen, patrol, research, awaken Vinemen, awakening a lot of Vinemen. That's about it. God, I hope my units survive here. I don't know if I'll actually get vengeful attacks on the next turn, or will I have to have been in there for a whole turn before? I don't know. I'm gonna hit end turn, so I guess I'll find out in a second. See you shortly. Alright, welcome back. First thing first, we claim the Throne of Law. That's nice, gives us a bit of dom spread down here. We are already at Order 3 on our Dominion, so we don't actually get any bonus from that, but it's like a free temple though, right? I need all the temples I can get right now. I need to push for Leo's Dominion back. Vinemen's Diaportant. Beritos cast another global. It's Earthblood Deepwell. Agartha had this before. It just generates Earth gems. So that's not what I wanted. Where's global enchantments? There we go. So Beritos now has 3 gem generating globals. So he's generating a lot of gems. And he's also a Blood Nation who is patrolling in pretty much every province I can see. So I can only assume that he's got a huge gem income and a huge blood slave income. And as far as I'm aware, Blood Nations, when they get to the late game, are pretty much unbeatable. And if we assume that he has all of the territory within these borders, I think he's probably the winning player at the moment. I'm just going to keep trying my throne gambit and see if I can snatch a win in the next couple of turns. As you can see, we got a lot of vengeful water attacks this turn. I mentioned last turn that this province is a wasteland, so it'll probably be small elementals. But I forgot, more importantly than that, it's a coastal province, so it actually gets the big elementals. But yeah, battle in Bandego. So we attack the province defense. A couple of patrolling troops as well, but mostly province defense. As you can see, all my troops are on guard commander duty, so they don't really go anywhere. Thunderstrikes are great as usual. Right to that first group immediately. And then everything walks forwards. I don't think Emilio's troops are very good. Lots of slaves and things. More suited for being underwater, I think. Which makes sense. So, went quite well. We lost a lot of Vinemen, but that's to be expected. They are only Vinemen. Yeah. Then we got attacked by a lot of water elementals. So, there's quite a few of these attacks. All the regular commanders that got attacked died. Which, you know, fair enough. And a lot of our regular commanders took attacks this turn. Lost one of the druids that got attacked. So we learned that druids with a couple of Furbolg warriors guarding him. I don't think the warriors are even in this fight, no. So he had 5, I think, Furbolg warriors guarding him, but they didn't appear in that fight. Sorceresses with Death 3 do this. They cast Invulnerability, which doesn't matter, but then they do 1 Horde of Skeletons. But for some reason their Horde of Skeletons is just a lot more effective than the Death 2 Sorceress. This is one example. So this is a Death 2 Sorceress. And she even had Furbolgs with her, but her skeletons just don't do anything. The Water Elemental just rips through them and then she routed and died. So, Death 3 Sorceress wins. Death 3 Sorceress again wins. Death 2 Water 1 Sorceress lost. And then the rest was just druids, and then, well, 1 druid, and then the rest was commanders. So that's interesting. That makes me a bit nervous, because none of my sorceresses here have Death 3. Well, the 2 important ones are Playful Torture and Sage Cheese. They don't have Death 3. So it remains to be seen how effectively... I guess Sage Cheese will have an air elemental in the fight because of the Bag of Winds. I did forget about that actually until just this second. So that'll really help. So the only one that's really at risk is Playful Torture. But we'll have to just see how we get on. Unexpected event in Cursed Lands. We got attacked by an Earth Gnome, that's what this is. Ashlands, +1 Air Gems, +1 Earth Gems. Whacker. We lost the province to this stupid event that just takes the province from me. There's not even a fight, you literally just lose the province. And the battle in Cursed... Yeah, we got attacked by 1 Earth Gnome in the Cursed Land, which didn't go very well, as you imagine. Started to destroy the fort in Bandego. It's a 250 fortress. And the god of Saramatia has been permanently vanquished, but he's been out of the game for a long time. Okay, so what's happening this turn? Well, moving Furbolg to Newland, because why not? Also building a lab in Newland. And my prophet is heading up towards Bondego now to try and claim this throne at some point. Don't know how he's going to do that. Maybe I'll give him the bag of wins briefly, just for a turn while he claims the throne. Nothing else really. I'm moving my troops from Silverwall to Micklin so that they can do something, because there's no lab in Silverwall yet. They're doing move patrol just because there's a stack of units here. On the off chance that he moves the stack into Micklin, all these troops will be patrolling at the same time. And that's it really. The only thing that's happening now is just I'm moving the rest of the troops to Bondego. They haven't been set up really. But I need to give the gems to say cheese and playful torture. But apart from that, I mean, the scripting will look mostly just like this. It's just skeletons and thunderstrikes, with a fog warriors as a little bit of a boost. And I'm assuming that the 23 Morrigans and the 24 Great Eagles will just kill everything, because I can't imagine his troops are going to be very powerful. It's just slave crap. But yeah, I think we'll have broken the fort next turn, and we can storm it the turn after. And hopefully we don't lose too many sorceresses before then. But that's everything I have to do this turn, I think. I switched the Fomorian Druid in this province to preaching. I forgot to do that last time. We're preaching here. These provinces have dark candles now as well, so I hope we don't get vengeful in this area. This province is definitely really his dominion, the Turmoil Sloth one. Okay, ending turn. And I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. It has been a while since I played. The server has been down for about a week because the host had some power outages and stuff. So I couldn't really remember what was happening. I had to go and rewatch the last few videos to remind myself what I was doing. But this turn is pretty long. First of all, message from Lilia. Fuck it, 50% chance, go. Who knows what that means? The only spell I can think of is Manifestation. I don't know. Research and construction was completed. We got level 6. Let's go to 8, why not? We'll get the unique items. I feel like this game might be winding down now anyway. I haven't actually done any forging this turn. In fact, I forgot all about forging. I'll check it out next turn though. Summon lots of stuff as usual, including Great Eagles. Got some more Great Eagles now for in the future. And then as you can see from the messages, we got attacked by Baratos finally. So let's just take a look where this is first of all. First one's in Griffin Spires. That's just a little province over here. We'll check out what this was. Baratos has a lot of blood summons, of course, so we get to see some cool stuff. Like this guy, a devil. Alright. And the devil has some imps. And that's just against some province defense. So imps fly. They don't hit very hard and their stats aren't very good. But there's a lot of them. And they make short work of province defense. So that was Griffin Spires. We killed 3 imps. Nice work. Next was a battle in Juek. So in Juek I had some Rain of Stones Furbolgs on defense. But we learnt some things. Demon Knights have 22 protection and 17 defense. I think I've already said this before. That's quite good. So protection reduces the damage from Rain of Stones, I think. So let's see how much damage we do. Not a lot. 3 or 4 damage. I think I saw a 1-7 in there as well. So we do not do anything to Demon Knights with Rain of Stones. That is unfortunate. It also occurred to me that we wouldn't do anything to Storm Demons with Rain of Stones either because they're ethereal, right? And I'm pretty sure ethereality protects you from Rain of Stones. So Rain of Stones, not a good defense against demons. Which is too bad, because that's my only defense against anything. So that's not good, is it? So the province defense around Juek has been taken, and the fort, it's palisades, so it has 0 defense already. So that's nice. Next, there was a battle in Barndego. Rilia decided to break my siege with 1 unit. Shantak, the slave prince. So there you go. We got to see my eagles fly in, so that's fun. Just a slave prince. I guess he's just doing some scouting. Battling Spies of Ascension. This is just AI Zabelba claiming some provinces. Or was it? Beritos attacked Zabelba. Alright, whatever. Either way. Zabelba still owns this province. Battling the Silver Wall next. This is unfortunate. So I moved all the troops from Silver Wall to Mictlan, but he attacked the Silver Wall. So we'll watch this next. Check this out. That is approximately 100 Storm Demons. Which is pretty tough. I don't know how I'm going to kill 100 Storm Demons. Watch what they do to my province defense. Pretty brutal. In fact, that's hella brutal. In fact, I don't, like, what the hell? Look at that. That's fucking ridiculous. They're led by 1 commander, but the commander does have 5 Storm Demons bodyguarding him, as you can see. And this guy's pretty incredible as well. Vampire Lord. 10% regen, slash resistant, blunt resistant, invulnerable 25. Undead, need not eat. Immortal, flies, stealthy. Yep, pretty good unit. So we've got no chance of remotely killing him either, I don't think. So that's the Silver Wall. 102 Storm Demons and a Vampire Lord. This is important because that's the Throne Province, of course. So we need to keep this if we want any hope of winning this game. Because if that falls, we're out, I think. I don't think there's any way we can claw back from losing it. Battling Waywoods, AI Agarth are doing some stuff. I don't know. And Battling Haunted Woods, AI Zabelba doing some stuff. I don't know. They're attacking Haunted Woods. I pulled all the units to use Yazram because that's the Throne Province. That's the only province I care about defending at the moment. Then we got attacked by lots and lots of Vengeful Water Elementals. Nothing important died though. That's what we learned. There's not really much to watch here. Playful Torture killed a Water Elemental. Swollen Head killed one. Even a Furbog Druid died. Alright. Yeah. Cheap but Unlicensed killed an Elemental. An Actual Dentist easily killed an Elemental. Yeah, so we didn't lose any of our sorceresses or anything important. That's the Druid that won, even a Druid won, because he got all 4 Furbog Warriors guarding him in the fight. So, that was pretty good for us that time around. And as for events, Ashlands, 400% plus tax, pretty nice. Cursed Land, plus 10 defense, okay. Flower Meadow, some scales changes. Worldwide event, stars are still right for conjurations. So we're under siege in Haunted Woods from AI Zabelba, which we don't really care about. Under siege in Silver Wall by Beritos, which we do care about. We've cracked open Barndego so we can storm the castle this turn. And we're about to lose Drak as well. So that was a lot to get through. I hope that wasn't too disjointed. But as you can see, we're being attacked by Beritos on our eastern side of our nation. And things are still in the same state they have been for Rilia. I'm trying to reorient myself as much as anyone watching this, because like I said, it's been a week since I played, so... Okay, so what am I doing this turn? Well, moving everything to Woods of Weeping that's in these 2 provinces. You can see Enedra has a large group of units here, about to attack another throne. This throne's going to be really difficult to defend, because I don't have anything here except Crud. But we have to do what we can, I suppose. Down in Mictlan, we're moving all the commanders and everything that were in this province to Silver Wall to try and defend. This is 102 Storm Demons though, so I don't think we can actually beat that. I really don't. But it will be fun to try, because we've got a lot of quite powerful spellcasters here. So we've got Drilling, he's going to do Dance of the Morrigans, and then maybe Life After Death, but I doubt he'll get that off. Litbite is going to cast Mist, because we need something to try and reduce enemy accuracy. And that's the best she can cast as an R2 caster. My two Kings of Elemental Earth are going to be doing Living Earth on turn 1 to get us some Earth Elementals, and it's the same plan as a couple of turns ago. My Pretender's just going to buff up and charge in. I don't know how effective that's going to be, but we'll find out. My Furbolgs are casting Rain of Stones if they can, but I don't think that's going to do anything to Storm Demons, but I suppose we'll find out at least. Another Living Earth. Dentists Hate Her will cast Fog Warriors. Medical Ethics will cast Relief and then Mass Regeneration. Cheekbiter will cast Thunder Fend and then Mass Flight. And with all those sort of battlefield buffs, we can only hope that my Pretender plus the Earth Elementals will be able to do something. But it remains to be seen. Like I said, I don't have much hope that we're going to win this fight. I think we're going to lose a lot of units trying to take this back. But it's the best we can do, and we have to do it because this province is on 11 defense, so we're going to lose the throne in 2 turns if we don't do anything. So we'll try and take Silverwall with what we've got, and hope that it's enough. I realised that moving my Prophet into Bondego to try and claim the throne would be a mistake, because he's a Prophet, so in all those Dark Candles he'll have like 1 hit point, and Vengeful Water will kill him instantly. So he's heading back to Newland to build the temple in Newland. Baller is Cloud Trapezing onto Bondego instead. He can claim the throne. He's got 82 hit points, he's Death 5, he will easily thwart any Vengeful Water attacks. And in Bondego, of course, we're storming the castle. We're going to just spam Skeletons on turn 1, and then cast Mass Flight and Fog Warriors. And then all my Nemedian Warriors, my Phobog Warriors, my Morrigans, my Eagles will all be Fog Warriored and flying, and they'll all fly in, and hopefully that's enough to kill whatever is in this fort. If it isn't, well then, again, you know, if any of these fights go poorly over the next couple of turns, it means my odds of winning dwindle, so it has to go well. And that's it, that's everything we're doing this turn. We're just trying to take Silverwall and storming Bondego. Both of these fights need to go well. If they don't, that's it. Just realised I've got a lot of gold in my treasury. I don't think I've recruited anything this turn. Let's recruit some stuff in Woods of Weeping, that might be useful. What's the cheapest we can get? Is it Slingers? These guys are slightly cheaper. These only cost 2 resources though. Let's get a ton of Slingers to help defend this province from these demons. I don't think that's going to work, but anyway. End turn. And I'll see what happens in 2 seconds. Good luck everyone. Hello, welcome back. Turn 74. Beritus claimed a throne. Throne of War. It's a level 1 throne. I'll look at it in a second. We awokened some Vine Men, cast Cloud Trapeze. I also summoned a pack of wolves as well, just for a bit of a change from the Vine Men. And then we had 2 important battles this turn, one in the Silver Wall and one in the fortress in Bondego. So let's watch them first, shall we? So we can see if I'm still in the game or not. So this was the really big one. Because alright, let's just go over this again. I have nothing here. I have no units. I have some Furbolgs, that's about it. But I do have a lot of really cool mages, so I was quite looking forward to this fight, even if it was a complete sort of disaster. Because we have our cool King's Elemental Earth. We've got our Sleeper. Well, not Sleeper, what's he called? I don't remember. Uncursed, yeah, it says right at the top. Medicalist the Uncursed. Got our Uncursed hero. Got our god. Got Drilling, who's always fucking amazing. Versus this ridiculous large army of Storm Demons. Alright, so turn 1, we cast Dance the Morrigans. Protection, Mist, Living Earth. Lots of Summon Earth Power. Fog Warriors, right, this is cool. So my god is now Mist formed, which is sick. Relief goes off as well. And Thunder Fend, so we've got 5 shock resistance on our god. Alright. Earth Elementals are all 5 shock resistant as well. Even the Furbolgs have got some shock resistance going on. Horde of Skeletons. Storm Demons go in. They take off the Mist form when they hit, but they don't hit very much. Rain of Stones does actually do quite a lot of damage to these guys. I thought Ethereality would protect them, but apparently not. As you can see, they take quite a lot of damage actually. 15, 13, 12. There's a 19 in there. So that's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. we got lots of Rain of Stones this fight. It only hits my units for 1 damage because they're mist-formed, and I guess it counts as a mundane attack, so... Then the Earth Elementals go in, and interestingly all the Storm Demons now go on melee mode. So there's no more like huge lightning swarm being thrown around every turn. Another Rain of Stones. It's just quite... Look at this, it's brutalizing them. I cast Mass Protection then as well, which gives every unit Bark Skin. I'm not sure if that's going to affect Earth Elementals or not. I don't even know where you'd see that. Let's see if we can run a Furbolg. Protection 15? I have no idea if it worked or not. Then we start getting Morrigans. Alright, so last time I cast Dance of the Morrigans it was a bit underwhelming. But as you can see we already have, what's this? 4, 5, 6, 7 Morrigans? Another big Rain of Stones. I don't know if you can see just how many Morrigans there are on the battle at the moment. I can see at least like 15. There's some in the background as well, there's like 5 over here, 4 here. There's a 7 there, 8, 9, 10. There's loads of Morrigans. Like Dance of the Morrigans is just brutal in this battle in particular. You can see more appearing as well. We just gained 4 more over here. I'm gonna put it on fast forward now. You can kind of see the direction this fight is going. So many Morrigans! Alright, all the Storm Demons just retreated. Look at all those Morrigans just from casting Dance of the Morrigans. So how did that go? We crushed them. I did not expect that at all. I thought we were going to get horribly beaten, but we lost 1 Druid and 2 Furbolg Warriors. And we killed 71 Storm Demons. So, that's an amazing victory as far as I'm concerned. That's like... I can't believe how well that fight went. So we actually held that throne and that fortress. So, well done to us. But, there was also a battle in Bondego. So let's watch that one, shall we? Do you know what? I've just realised I haven't actually watched this battle yet. So let's see what's in this fort. Okay, not a lot. Almost nothing, in fact. What are these units here? Garnet Sorceress. I imagine you can recruit them in this province then. Alright, hadn't actually watched this fight yet, so let's see if anything cool happens. So we do all our Horde of Skeletons on turn 1. Mass Flight. Fog Warriors. Yeah. Alright then. We lost 3 Vine Men, 1 Great Eagle, and 1 Furbolg Warrior. So, how did we do? So we've retained Silver Wall, and we have successfully captured the fortress at Bondego. So well done us! That's amazing. What else? What other battles were there this turn? Okay, Battle in Ashland. This is AI Golf. They're still just capping my provinces. I'm not really going to do anything about it, I don't think. Battle in Kazdupar. Remember this province? The province with the weird event that never did anything? It's got 31 province defense, which apparently is enough to drive off imps. So I'll just watch it, but I suppose there's it's just a cloud of barbarians punch the imps, and then they fly away. So there you go. So that was over here. Battle in the Woods of Weeping. This was Imperatus moving demons onto the province with the throne in it. So we had the Furbog Druid defending on Rain of Stone's defense, but didn't do anything, as you can see. The Demon Knights are just too tough, I think. And the Storm Demons need more than one cast of it. We saw in that battle that it actually is quite effective, but it's just one guy casting it once is not going to do anything. Battle in the Spires of Ascension. This is Beritus capping Xibalba's provinces. Don't care much about that. I can't do much about it. Battle in Djuek. This was... Oh, right. So I think what Beritus is doing here is just like testing the waters sort of thing. He sent in one unit just to see what I've got defending. And of course I don't actually have anything defending here. There's not really anything I can do. I've got a couple of Furbogs and a Druid. I haven't even scripted them. I suppose what I should do is put all these research boosters back in the fort though. Let's do that quickly. Because if he does attack next turn, we don't want to lose all those research boosters. So let's... Well, I'll put them on the Furbogs when I stop recording. Lots of Vengeful Waters messages, as you can see. Nothing died. So we had enough... oh, we lost the Lumber Construct. Bespoke Dentures, the best name I've ever come up with. He died, but everyone else is fine. Okay, I lost a commander as well. But besides Bespoke Dentures and the random commander, all the important units, the sorceresses, they're all fine. I'm not going to watch any of these. Unexpected event in Silver Wall. In response to us successfully defending that province, the citizens of the Silver Wall decided to build a copper mine in honor of the Kings of Elemental Earth, who protected them. So there you go. That's an additional 20 gold in Silver Wall now. Conjurations are still cheap. Haunted Woods has been cracked open by AI Xibalba. Djuek has been cracked open by Beritos. And the Woods of Weeping is being sieged now. Last turn, of course, I did recruit a huge amount of slingers to help defend. And I think that's bought us a little bit of time, because there's still 26 defense left now. So without those slingers, maybe it would have already been cracked open. And that would have been bad for us. But as it is, they need an additional turn to crack it open. It's on 26 defense. So that buys us one turn to try and defend it. Isn't this exciting? So what are we doing this turn? Is that all the messages? Lanka's God has been finally vanquished. Alright. So what are we doing this turn? Well, fresh off our capture of Barndagor, moving most of the sorceresses into Fomoria, because we don't want them sitting in this province getting attacked by water elementals forever. So Ball is going to he's going to claim the throne. This is the Throne of the Moon. Dominion gets growth. That'd be really nice. Dom Spread 2 will also be nice. Take some of the Dominion pressure off Fomoria. You can see that the black candles in these provinces have actually have gone. That's interesting. So I guess just burning the temple already started pushing my Dominion back. I'm not sure. But yeah. So most of the sorceresses are heading to Fomoria. Those who have flying boots, or those I was able to give flying boots to, in the case of I would strongly caution against it, they're flying over to Muspel. So that the turn after this we can try and defend Woods of Weeping. Same sort of situation as with Silver Wall. If we lose Woods of Weeping, then I don't think we can win anymore. We need to hold these thrones. I'm also moving up Precision Excision, who I've finally given the lifelong protection to. I've decided that she is my most valuable mage that is weak. So she's moving up with the Eagles, and an actual Dentist plus the Super Sorcerer's squad is bringing all these Eagles plus the Morrigans up towards Woods of Weeping. So the turn after this we'll try and defend Woods of Weeping with all of this chaff in the fort, plus Precision Excision, plus these guys. And then if we successfully defend Woods of Weeping, I think our next move should be to immediately try and fly for good old Woods, and try and just, I don't know, try and capture this throne somehow. Just do a really ballsy sort of fly from Woods all the way to good old Woods, and just try and capture that throne. And then try and capture this throne. So those two moves are what we need to do next to have any hope, I think. Problem now is... we don't actually have anyone who can claim thrones except... But I suppose Baller could cloud trapeze over here next turn once he's claimed that one. That means no one will build a lab, but... not a lab, a temple. I think the throne itself will have to do. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. We have to get somebody up in this direction that can claim thrones. Either Baller or my Prophet. But that's a problem for a couple of turns from now. For now, I'm just going to concentrate on getting units here to defend Woods of Weeping. The units in Silverwall are waiting. I'm going to build a lab here. I need a lab here desperately to move around magic items and to cast rituals. And of course to replenish my gems, because I need gems on all of these units to get this all this scripting back. Because it seems like a pretty decent script setup for defense, so... All my gold this turn is being spent on the lab in this province. Really, really important. It's quite annoying that I don't have a lab here yet. And that's all I can do at the moment. So that's the end of the turn. But that was a great turn. I can't believe we defended Silver Wall. I'm really glad that we did that. So I'll end the turn there, and then I'll go back into the turn when I've stopped recording, so that I can give those research boosters to the troops in Fomoria. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Turn 75, I think. Research and construction. We can now cast Forge of the Ancients, which is actually kind of a cool global, if we get 80 Earth Gems. Weapons of Sharpness. Sounds pretty good. But anyway, we just keep going through this till we get level 8. I haven't actually tried forging anything new yet. I've got a couple of water 2 guys, haven't I? Let's see. Let's forge some of those nice bottles of water that everybody seems to forge loads of. Yeah, we'll forge one of those. Might as well use our construction for something. 4 battles. As you can see, Beritos is still pushing in towards us. Battle in Marverni. Battle in Spring Spires. Battle in Mictlan. And battle at our fortress in Juak. I'm not really interested in any of these provinces. I'm still just concentrating on holding thrones. But in Marverni, you can see that they've killed our patrolling units, including our... we did have a druid on Rain of Stones duty, but again, it's these demon knights which are really, really tough to hurt with Rain of Stones, unfortunately. But we do kill 2 imps. There they go. And after that, our province defense rout. Look how quickly the knights kill the province defense. It's just sick. So we'll probably lose Marverni quite soon, because there's nothing left defending it either. Spring Spices over here, that's just he's capturing side provinces. Nothing I'm going to do against that. Over in Mictlan, oh, we've got an interesting unit here. So I'll just check this out. Where is it? Storm Demon. There it is, Rakshasa. A black-skinned demon ogre of the wild forests. It feasts on the flesh of monkeys. Alright. So they're sacred demons. They're gluttons with chaos power. I don't know. They don't look that threatening. But it's something new. But yeah, these demon knights just storm over any amount of province defense, I think. So that was Mictlan. And battling our fortress in Drek. Well, as you can see, we lose, but there wasn't really much I could do. I didn't even script these guys. I just thought I'd let them cast what they want. And they all pretty much all die on turn 1 from Storm Demons. Yep, it's pretty brutal. So there wasn't really much that a couple of Furbolgs were going to do against that. But again, not much of a problem really, because all I'm interested in defending are the thrones. Unexpected event in Berman Heights. Heat +2, growth +2, tax +200%, province income +3. Nice bit of prosperity. Unexpected event in Newland. A festival celebrating the resurrection of a local fertility god. Dominion -4, but growth +2. And then check out this event. A treasure has been found. Gold 1,500, Air Gems 5, Water Gems 5, Earth Gems 2, Wave Breaker gained. So that was a lot of gold. And we also gained this item, Wavebreaker. It's a magic weapon. Gets 3 attacks per round. So that's, I guess that's 1 per prong of the trident. Auto casts friendly currents in battle. Makes it easier to move underwater, I think. And it also gives the wielder the ability to breathe underwater. So that's quite nice. So we got that for free, plus 1500 gold. And then in the Rusty Badlands, we also found the Lure of a Hideous Troll, so we got a bunch more gems as well. So that was a really nice turn for events for us. Conjuration's still cheaper. Under Siege in Mictlan, there's a Palisades that's going to fall in like 1 turn. Woods of Weeping has been breached. And Malvernia is being sieged. Malvernia's pretty tough though, right? Yeah, still 653 defense. Remember when we were sieging Malvernia? Like 60 turns ago? Oh, memories. And that's it for messages. Okay. So, this turn, let's just remind ourselves. So, yeah, Woods of Weeping has been broken. That's this province with the throne on it. So we really want to defend this province. So I'll get to that in a second, but I'll just point out first of all, I'm moving a couple of troops. Just these 3 Death 3 sorceresses. They're all Death 3. Plus, 2 Morrigan bodyguards each. They're going to sit in Barndagor, just so that it has some commander presence, you know? Just so that Atlantis can see... No, not Atlantis. Aurelia can see the Vengeful Water messages every turn. You know, like I'm saying, yeah, I've still got commanders in this province, I don't care about Vengeful Waters. So they'll just be sitting there soaking up Vengeful Waters attacks. And offering some kind of defense. We're using the 1500 gold that we just got to build temples everywhere. Barndagor's getting a temple, Newland's getting a temple, and Silverwall is getting a temple as well. It's already got the lab now. So lots of construction with that gold. So that's what's happening over there. Once that's done, I guess I'll Cloud Trapeze Baller over here, assuming we win the fight in Woods of Weeping. In Usage Yazran, I'm sending out a Sorceress with a couple of Nemedian Warriors, and a Sorceress with a couple of Nemedian Warriors, to just try and capture these neutral provinces. Our income's down to 1,376. Not great. So we'll try and claw back a couple of little easy provinces to grab. Not going to put too much effort into that though. I just want to try and maintain an income, because we're all these our capital provinces are under siege now, so we're going to lose the income from these. So we need to make it up somewhere just a little bit. In Silverwall, building a temple. I wanted to patrol on this turn, but the only person who can build a temple is Medical Ethics, which means I can't patrol with Medical Ethics, so nobody's patrolling, because he's crucial to the defense. So once the temple is built, all of these mages are just going to be on patrol. They've all got enough gems now to do what they need to do, more or less. So they'll be patrolling forever to defend that throne. And then there's the Woods of Weeping. Okay, so I don't have much over here in the way of units, nor do I have any of the cool death spells. I won't be able to cast Dance of the Morgans. I won't be able to cast Mass Regen either, because I don't have a Nature Mage. Nor will I be able to cast Relief or Rigor Mortis or anything like that. So I'm relying on the fact that I've got a huge amount of crap. I mean, look at all those Vinemen. There's like hundreds of Vinemen here. Plus some of these awful carrion beasts. So I've got that. Plus I've got 50 Morrigans. And 50 Morrigans is quite significant, I suppose. Plus almost 30 Great Eagles. So they're the main damage dealers in this fight. It's going to be the Morrigans and the Great Eagles. And they're going to be backed up with Mass Flight, Wind Guide, Fog Warriors, Arrow Fend, Thunder Fend, and I think that's everything. So we're going to cast all of the battlefield enchantments that we can, more or less. The only one I'm not casting is Mist, but we've got Arrow Fend, which is just as good. The Furbolgs are casting Rain of Stones if they can. That'll do something. It's going to be a bit, I don't know. It'll hit all my troops for 1 damage, but we don't have regen in it now because we don't have Medical Ethics here. So it's a bit riskier. Because my sorceresses only have like 9 hit points, right? Oh, they got 13 hit points. Alright, so that's not too bad. Hopefully they don't rout from taking 1 damage every turn. Oh, I'm nervous now. Maybe I shouldn't do Rain of Stones in this fight. 2 Rain of Stones. 2 Rain of Stones. Alright, let's do 4 Rain of Stones. That's 4 damage to us. Let's just leave it at that. Alright. So we'll cast all the battlefield enchantments. We'll attack with our Morrigans. Hopefully this massive screen of Vinemen chaff will soak up some Storm Demon volleys. So we've got all the units moving from Muspel. We've got Precision Excision plus these troops moving from Black Forest, and all the mages in Woods of Weeping are breaking siege on the same turn. So that's what's going to be there. That's all this stuff. Now, of course, he can actually see me. Borutos can see me in Muspel, so it's possible he launches some kind of ritual attack on me from Kunaral, perhaps, which interrupts me, maybe kills some mages, maybe fucks me up. I'm not sure. I should probably have a few Morrigans on Guard Commander for that reason, shouldn't I? That would be the smart thing to do. But then I'd have fewer Morrigans. Let's have... we can afford to do one Morrigan bodyguard, right? Yeah, let's do one Morrigan bodyguard per mage. Yeah, okay. So that's what's going to happen. So hopefully we can defeat the force that is currently sieging the Woods of Weeping. Again, I think if we lose a throne, we're out, right? Like, we're currently on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of 12 points. So we just need 4 more points if we can just hold this throne. We can fly over to this throne and then fly over to this throne and try and claim them somehow and hope that they're both worth at least 2 points. That's like all we can do, I think. Because if we start losing thrones, I think we've just lost the game. Alright, I'm rambling now. I'm going to end the turn there. And that was turn 75, so that's the end of the video. And I'll see you in the next video. And thanks for watching.